Good morning, Year 1. So today I need your help. I was trying to teach the Tricky Troll and Bigu about sharing in maths, but it turns out that they're not very good at sharing. Now, we've been trying to share some Lego bricks so that they could build some Lego towers together, but they keep fighting over who's having how many bricks. So we need to teach them how to share equally so that they both get the same amount. Do you think you could help me out with this challenge? Brilliant, let's go and find them then. Just as I thought, they're already fighting over the Lego bricks, so I definitely need your help, Year 1. Now, you're not going to need any pencils or paper just yet, but I do need you to listen super carefully and to join in and help me to share the Lego bricks. Okay, let's see if we can teach them how to share properly. We're going to count out some bricks together and then we'll share them between the Tricky Troll and Bigu, okay? So I'm going to put on my hand so you can help me count out how many bricks we start with. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we've got 10 Lego bricks and I'm going to share them now between the Tricky Troll. Okay, what do you think? Do you think that we've shared the Lego bricks fairly? Oh, do you think we've not shared them very fairly? You're right, the Tricky Troll has got more Lego bricks than Bigu, and I think Bigu might feel a bit sad because he wouldn't be able to build a tower as big as the Tricky Troll. So maybe we need to try and share them again. Okay, so we'll take them back. We've still got 10. We haven't changed the amount that we started with, so we've got 10. And we're sharing it between 2 people. Okay, and when we're sharing fairly, we're going to take it one at a time and we're going to share them onto their plate. So we start with 1 for the Tricky Troll, 1 for Bigu, 1 for the Tricky Troll, 1 for Bigu, 1 for the Tricky Troll, 1 for Bigu, and we're going to keep going until we have no Lego bricks left. So 1 for the Tricky Troll, 1 for Bigu, 1 for the Tricky Troll, and 1 for Bigu, and I've got none left in my hands. Okay, so now we need to check that they have the same amount each. So let's count the Tricky Troll's cubes first. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the Tricky Troll has got 5 Lego bricks. Let's count Bigu's Lego bricks. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have they got the same amount each now? Brilliant. So our calculation, if we were going to write this, would be we started with 10 and we shared it between 2. So okay, so this time we're going to share a different amount between Bigu and the Tricky Troll. So can you count out how many we have together? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've got 14 cubes that we want to share between the Tricky Troll and between Bigu. And we're going to remember we have to count them out one at a time to share them equally. So can you help me? So we're going to go 1 for the Tricky Troll, 1 for Bigu, 1 for the Tricky Troll, 1 for Bigu. Where do I go next? Brilliant. 1 for the Tricky Troll, 1 for Bigu, 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 1 for the Tricky Troll, and 1 for Bigu. And I've got none left in my hands. So now we need to check that they've got the same amount each. So let's check the Tricky Trolls. Ready to count with me? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the tricky troll has got 7 Lego bricks. Let's count Beagoo's. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brilliant. So do they have the same amount each? They do. Brilliant. So we have shared them equally. So we started with how many? Can you remember? We had 14 and we shared them between 2. And how many did they get each? Brilliant. So 14 shared between 2 equals 7. Let's say that one together. So 14 shared between 2 equals 7. Fantastic. You guys are on fire today. So Whiffy Wilson heard that we were building Lego towers and he decided that he wanted to build one too. So now, how many people have we got to share the bricks between? We've got 1, 2, 3 people to share them between. So this is going to be even trickier. So I'm going to need your help. So again, we're going to count out how many we're going to start with. So I'll put them on my hand and you can count them for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're starting with 6 bricks and we're going to share them between how many people? 3. Fantastic. So we do the same again. We go 1 to each and we keep going until we have none left. So can you help me? 1 for Whiffy Wilson. 1 for the tricky troll. 1 for Beagie. Okay, and we go again. So we start back at the beginning. So we go 1 for the Whiffy Wilson. 1 for the tricky troll. And 1 for Beagie. And I have none left in my hands. So the last thing we do is we check that they've all got the same amount each, that we've shared it equally. So how many has Whiffy Wilson got? He's got 1, 2. So he's got 2 Lego bricks. Let's check the tricky trolls. He's got 1, 2. And let's check Beagoo's. 1, 2. So they all have 2 Lego bricks. So our calculation would be, how many did we start with? We started with 6 and we shared between 1, 2, 3 people. So 6 shared between 3 equals, how many did they get? 2. Say it with me, ready? 6 shared between 3 equals 2. Brilliant. Guys, you're not going to believe this. Monty Mole has also turned up and wants to build a Lego tower. So I'm going to need your help because we now have 1, 2, 3, 4 people to share between. So I'm going to need you to help me share these equally because we don't want anybody arguing over the Lego bricks. So let's count out how many we are going to start with. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12 cubes that we need to share between 4 people. Okay, so let's count them together. Are you ready? So we go 1 for Monty Mole, 1 for Whiffy Wilson, 1 for the Tricky Troll, 1 for Beagie. Brilliant. Let's go back to the beginning again. So we go 1 for Monty Mole, 1 for Whiffy Wilson, 1 for the Tricky Troll, 1 for Beagie. And again, we keep going because we've still got some left. So we go 1 for Monty Mole, 1 for Whiffy Wilson, 1 for the Tricky Troll, and 1 for Beagie. Brilliant. So now we need to check. We've got none left. We need to check that they are equal, so they all have the same amount. So let's check Monty Mole's. He's got 1, 2, 3 bricks. How many has Whiffy Wilson got? Can you count them for me? 3. Fantastic. Let's see about that Tricky Troll. 1, 2, 3 bricks. And last but not least, Beagie. 1, 2, 3. So all of them have 3 bricks. So did we share them equally? Yes, we did. So we started with 12 and we shared between 4 and they all had 3. So say this one with me. Are you ready? 12 shared between 4 equals 3. Fantastic. Now you might want to have a go at home at trying to share different amounts between different things. So you could use some plates to share some objects. You could use some soft toys. You could do it with the adults at home, or if you've got brothers and sisters. So you can use any object. It doesn't have to be Lego bricks. It could be sticks from outside. It could be pencils. It could be pegs. It could be anything that you can think of or find around your house that you could share equally. So have a go at practicing sharing some amounts equally, and I'm going to set you some challenges. Okay, so you have to check back to find what the challenges are on the sheet, and then you will be able to have a go at using some objects around your homes to find the answers to those challenges. Okay, then when you've done that, we would love you to send us a photo or a video to show us how you did your sharing and what objects you used to do it. And we will see you again very soon.